Sure. Well, first of all, I'd like to congratulate St. Thomas on a great tournament and a great game. They're obviously one of the best programs in the country, and when I started coaching at Eau Claire almost 19 years ago, St. Thomas was one of the programs that I knew that if we worked hard enough to try and be able to compete with them, that we were going in the right direction, and that holds true today. So I want to congratulate them and wish them the best as they move forward in the Super Regionals. I want to thank all the opponents that we play against day in and day out. The WIAC is so strong up and down the conference, and by having to be in dogfights every single day, it prepares you for postseason. And so without them, we wouldn't have the opportunity to be a strong program either. So I want to thank all of our opponents that we've played against all season. I also want to thank our administration at UW-Eau Claire for all of their support. We got some really nice facility upgrades this year, and these guys, I think, were pretty proud to play there. And we're not done yet, but we've made some pretty big strides in that area. So the support of our athletic director, Dan Schumacher, and our chancellor, Jim Schmidt, means a lot to the softball program. And then I want to thank our seniors, two of which are sitting beside me here, my two co-captains, Emma Lehman and Bree Calder. We have 5 seniors on the team this year, and their leadership has been something that is really hard to put into words. Their collective leadership when it comes to being selfless and every single day putting the team ahead of themselves. And all 5 of them have been in and out of the lineup throughout the season. And they just wanted to win. They just wanted to win. They didn't care who got the credit. They didn't care who was in the lineup. They knew that they brought so much value to the team, whether they were on the field or in the dugout. And as a collective group, the strength of that senior class is something that's going to be really hard for us to replace. So I can't thank them enough. And then, when you have great leadership, you have to have great followers. And the rest of the team certainly did that. They followed their lead. And this became one of the most selfless teams up and down, all 26 of them that I've ever coached. And so this is a hard day because they worked so hard to get here, and I think they wanted to continue playing together. But at the beginning of the season, we sat down and came up with a bunch of goals, and I told them that uncommon goals require an uncommon commitment, and they made that uncommon commitment, and I couldn't be prouder to have coached this team this year. So, but to the point of the game, St. Thomas made some really good adjustments in the box to our pitching. And they hit the ball really well, and we hit the ball hard against them again today, and we hit it right at people. So that's the way the game goes. But we're proud that we are here. I think our team believes that they belong, and so congratulations again to St. Thomas, and we wish them well next weekend.
Thanks, Coach. Some great stuff there. For really either one of you two players, a big part of that opening statement from Coach was about the leadership in the senior class. What has gone into developing that core group of 5 leaders and really developing the leadership there and driving this program forward?
I think that the thing that developed our leadership the most was our desire to win. Our parents raised us well, and we came in and we just took the morals that we have and we led the team the way we would be led in our lives. The biggest thing was our desire to win, like I said, and I think we wanted to take the team from a good team to a team that's competing in the WIAC to an elite team, and the only way to do that is to have your players lead. Coaches can only do so much, and that's what we really pushed this season. We wanted girls below us to realize that they can lead themselves, and they don't need someone to sit there and tell them what to do, but they have control of what they're doing. And I think that really took us to the next level because we weren't relying on our coaches. They do a great job and they help us each and every day, but we really took ownership of our season this year as a team.
Yeah, I think collectively we came together and all believed in one common goal and knew wholeheartedly that everyone had everyone's back. There wasn't a single person that didn't believe in us, and the fact that we could come together as one single team and chase after a goal was what really moved us forward.
Hard to do right now for the two of you, but if you think about maybe a week from now or 2 weeks from now, and you have a chance to step back and see a little bit of perspective, what are you going to think about when you think about your experience at Eau Claire? Whether it be over the last 4 years, whether it be this season, what will come to mind? What are you going to be able to point to?
I think I'm going to thank my teammates, the people that got me here, the people that shaped me into the person I am today. I love the game, and I love that feeling of hitting the ball solid, but it's the teammates that make the memories that you take with you.
I have to agree with Emma there. She put it well. I'm going to remember the team. It was all about the relationships that we built together this season, and it was unlike any team that I've had the last 3 years here. So it was really special, and those friendships and those relationships are something that are going to continue on. And in 2 weeks, when I look back, I can be proud of everything we've done as a program. We really took steps. So.
Coach, last one, we'll just kind of go into, it's going to take a while to wrap this season up, but as you look forward, next steps, building on, what does that look like moving forward?
Well, I think one of the things is, these guys have done such an incredible job as leaders, and so, I've talked to the team about, learn these lessons and let's continue to apply them when they're not here in the uniform anymore. And I think if our returning players can just, take what they've learned from our senior class, and I mean that's a culture that is really hard to find. We've got a group of players that understood that there's not instant gratification in this, and it's taken weeks and months to get to this point, and it didn't just happen within the last 4 weeks of the season. So that's the big thing going forward. I think if those returning players have really embraced what they've learned under their leadership, the program is in a good place, and that's why I feel really strongly that our senior class has left the program better than they found it.
Thanks, you guys. Congrats on a great year.
Thank you.
Thank you.